A lot of people are afraid of being alone, not physically alone for a moment, but truly alone with themselves. No distractions, no constant messages, no one around to fill the silence. And because that silence feels uncomfortable, people start believing something is wrong with it. But being alone isn't the problem. The problem is never learning how to be happy in your own company. If your happiness always depends on someone else being there, you give away a lot of power. Your mood starts depending on other people's attention. Your peace depends on how others treat you. Your confidence depends on whether someone validates you. And that's a fragile place to live. Because people come and go. Relationships change. Friendships shift. Life moves in directions you can't always control. But one person will be with you your entire life. You. That's why learning to be happy alone is so important. It means you stop seeing solitude as loneliness. Instead, you start seeing it as space. Space to think, space to grow, space to understand yourself better. When you spend time alone, you learn things about yourself you might miss in constant noise. What you enjoy, what you care about, what kind of life actually makes you feel fulfilled. You stop chasing distractions and start discovering your identity. Being happy alone doesn't mean you stop valuing relationships. Humans need connection. Friendships, love, family. Those things are meaningful and important. But the healthiest relationships happen when two people come together already comfortable with themselves, not when one person depends on the other to feel complete. When you're happy alone, you stop accepting relationships that drain you just because you're afraid of being by yourself. You choose people who truly add to your life because you already know how to enjoy your own company. That changes everything. Suddenly, silence feels peaceful instead of awkward. You can go for a walk alone, watch a movie alone, eat at a restaurant alone, and instead of feeling lonely, you feel free. You realize your life doesn't pause just because someone else isn't there. You're still living, and honestly, learning to be happy alone builds confidence. When you're comfortable with yourself, you stop seeking approval everywhere. You trust your decisions more. You listen to your own voice more. You stop trying to impress people and start focusing on what genuinely matters to you. That's powerful. Some of the most peaceful people you'll ever meet are the ones who learn to enjoy their own company. They don't feel the need to constantly fill every moment with noise or distraction. They know that time alone can recharge them. It helps them think clearly, reset their energy, reconnect with themselves. And when they do spend time with others, they're fully present. Because they're not relying on others to fill a void. So don't fear being alone. Use it. Use it to understand yourself better. Use it to build confidence. Use it to grow into someone who feels whole on their own. Because once you're happy alone, relationships become a choice, not a necessity. And the connections you build from that place are stronger, healthier, and more genuine. You don't need someone else to complete you. You're already complete. Learning to enjoy your own company is one of the greatest forms of freedom. And once you discover that, being alone doesn't feel empty anymore. It feels peaceful.